This learning is really great because we get to really go into the problems in the world that we're learning about in civics. So we kind of get to do something ourselves, and we really get to really actually make a difference.
Over the course of the year, we've been studying issues related to food and what the Torah tells us about how we leave food for the poor. And our students, in studying the Tanakh and studying the Mishnahs on Peah and on Leket, it's been fascinating to see them as they then go out and glean in the fields on local farms and put into action some of the teachings that they've learned from the Torah and how it's impacted them as people, how they look at food and their own consumption differently, how they look at their community and the needs of their community and hunger differently, and how it's really created an impact on how they think and they behave.
This school has built something very special to take all these really cutting-edge pedagogical techniques of especially the service learning aspect and differentiated instruction, and to really combine all these things in a masterful way. And I've seen it with my daughter, who's been able to connect to Torah in a way that I don't think she ever has before.
Before I came to Binah, I was afraid of public speaking, but through guidance and support and experience, Binah has really helped me become a more confident and skilled public speaker. And not only do they provide real-life opportunities for public speaking, but they also teach you what makes an effective presentation. And these are essential skills that I'll need throughout my life and whatever I do. So I'm really proud of the challenge the Binah School has helped me overcome.
The students presented based on their integrated curriculum. The curriculum links Torah, text study, other subjects like statistics and math and real-world issues. This year they were focusing on gleaning and hunger. And the students presented in a variety of forums in Limud Boston, at the Chazon Food Conference, at the Young Israel of Sharon, and we saw the progression for our daughter of increased confidence and mastery and a sense of real ownership and comfort with the material, with the connections between the material, and with the actual presentations, which were public, kind of high pressure for kids situations. And the girls all handled it really beautifully and really well, with a sense of camaraderie that came across. It was really, really beautiful to see. And also they really educated the community. Each community they spoke to, they became the master teachers of our Jewish community.
I really like science because we get to do a lot of cool experiments, and that really shows us what we're learning in a hands-on way. So now I really understand how the world works more than I did before.
So in chemistry, we always start with an experiment, and then the girls are really interested. It gets them engaged, and they think about it in their real life, and then, okay, so well, what does that mean chemically? And then they're really engaged, and they want to learn what it was. And then we go through the learning, and then they can understand everything that's in the world around them.
What I try to do is allow students to explore the connections between math and other disciplines, such as art, science, music, architecture, cultural geography. It's all woven together so that they see that everything is interconnected and everything is relevant.
One of my classes I like is math, and in math she has made up this person, and we are renovating her house, and it's kind of cool because it's creative, but we're still learning things.
Students become aware of their own visual thinking using design language in their visual journals, in classroom discussions as they critique their work and the world around them visually. Creativity is not just used for personal expression, but is actually a problem-solving strategy. Teaching design at the Binah School is a fundamental part of creating our school culture, where learning how to act upon innovative ideas is paramount to making change happen.
Investment in a child does not stop when the bell rings, and technology is used to support extra help. For example, one of my students needed help with a character analysis. So we agreed to meet online at 7:30 in the evening and by phone. And we both, with our cursors on the document, on a shared Google document, were able to work simultaneously to edit the product. She was so happy, and so was I at the end of this. It's that personal attention with the use of technology that is at the very center of the acquisition of new skills. And there are so many aha moments that we can achieve when we're working one-on-one. And it's just not limited to the classroom anymore.
The Binah School has been amazing for our daughter. Resilience, health, creativity, and self-expression are Jewish values that often get lost in Jewish education, and the Binah School is holding them really, really strong, loud and clear, and each of the girls is getting that in a really powerful, empowering way.
I agree. I think that the Binah School looks at the girl not as in the academic component only, but also looks at the girl as its whole person. And I've seen my daughter bloom in that way, becoming a mensch, amazing mensch.
One of the things that has made us very happy is the concern the school has for the whole child, that her teachers and her advisor know Hanalea not just the way she appears in class, but the way she is with her friends. They're interested in how she is at home. And the concern that we can, that the whole school takes to make sure that her social relationships develop.
I think that the Binah School combines the best cutting-edge 21st century education with the intimacy and warmth of the shtetl.
I love Binah because it makes me feel at home, and when I go there I'm ready to learn from the world around me, from life, and I know that everything I learn, everything I do at Binah, it's for a real reason, not just to take a test. It's to prepare for something big, to make a difference in the world, and that's really an important way to learn.
We invite you to join us to learn more about the Binah School, to learn about our boarding program, and to see what we have to offer.
If you're looking for something that just isn't quite out there in your local community, come check out the Binah School.
Binah, the Binah School.
We love the Binah School.